Have you ever wondered how ants, tiny as they are, exhibit some of the most fascinating behaviors in the animal kingdom? These minuscule creatures demonstrate a remarkable sense of unity, performing complex tasks with remarkable precision. From forming intricate colonies to communicating through chemical signals, ants have developed a social structure that rivals even the most advanced human societies. In their world, every ant has a role to play. From the workers who tirelessly gather food to the soldiers who protect the colony and the queen who ensures the survival of their species. Their interactions and behaviors are a testament to their resilience and adaptability. One particular behavior, however, stands out for its sheer peculiarity and has long captured the attention of scientists and nature enthusiasts. It's a phenomenon that seems to defy logic, turning the ants' incredible unity into a deadly trap. This is the phenomenon of ant death spirals. So what is this eerie thing called an ant death spiral? Let's dive right in. Picture a bustling anthill, a hive of activity with ants scurrying about, each carrying out their respective roles. But suddenly something changes. One ant loses its way, gets disoriented, and starts walking in circles. A simple mistake, you might think, but in the world of ants, this is the beginning of a catastrophe. Why so? Ants, you see, are creatures of habit, following pheromone trails left by their fellow ants. It's how they navigate, how they communicate, how they survive. But when an ant gets disoriented and starts circling, it starts laying a circular pheromone trail. Now imagine another ant stumbling upon this circular trail. It starts following it, adding to the strength of the scent with its own pheromones. More and more ants join in, attracted by the increasingly strong pheromone trail. They don't realize they're going in circles. They just follow the trail, trusting it to lead them to food or back to their nest. But it doesn't. It just keeps them trapped in an endless loop, the so-called ant death spiral. This phenomenon is fascinating yet chilling, as the ants continue to circle hour after hour, day after day, until they eventually perish from exhaustion. Sounds like something out of a horror movie, right? But it's a reality in the world of ants. What triggers it? It could be anything from a sudden change in terrain to exposure to harmful substances that disrupt their sense of direction. Sadly, the consequences are dire. As more ants join the death spiral, fewer are left to perform essential tasks like foraging for food and caring for the young. Over time, this can lead to the demise of the entire colony. In essence, an ant death spiral is a tragic dance of disorientation, leading to the demise of the entire ant colony. Now, you might be wondering, why does such a bizarre and self-destructive behavior occur in the first place? Well, it's quite intriguing, really. And the answer lies in the ants' inherent survival mechanisms. The first theory revolves around the ants' reliance on pheromones, chemical substances they produce and release into their environment. Ants use these pheromones to create trails for others to follow, a clever system that usually leads them to food and back to their colony. However, when an ant dies, it releases a different pheromone, a death pheromone. Now imagine if an ant stumbles upon this death pheromone trail and follows it, only for others to do the same. This can lead to an endless loop, a death spiral. The second theory hinges on the ant's instinct to follow the ant in front of them. This instinct is a survival strategy, as ants, especially army ants, often travel in large groups. But this can backfire when the leading ant gets disoriented and starts moving in a circle, leading the entire group into an unending spiral. In essence, these theories suggest that ant death spirals are a consequence of two things: miscommunication and blind trust. The ants misinterpret the death pheromone as a regular trail pheromone, and their blind trust in the ant leading them can lead to their downfall. So, an ant death spiral, as grim as it sounds, is a result of simple miscommunication and blind trust. But why should we care about these tiny creatures and their unfortunate plight? Well, understanding ant behaviors, including the phenomenon of ant death spirals, is crucial to our broader understanding of ecology and environmental conservation. Ants play a significant role in our ecosystems. They aerate soil, control pests, and even help in decomposition. By studying these fascinating insects, we gain insight into the delicate balance of nature. In the grand tapestry of life, every thread counts, and understanding these threads helps us appreciate and preserve the intricate beauty of nature.